Hi, this is Chad with NoviSign, and today we're going to go over Twitter and how to add a live Twitter feed to digital signage. So to get started, I am going to log into NoviSign's digital signage software platform. So on the upper right of novisign.com's website, I will select Login. This opens up a online studio/dashboard. Using this interface, you'll be able to create, edit, and manage the content being displayed on your screens. So to get started, I will open up our library of templates and pull up here a full screen Twitter feed. And let's first kind of go over what it does. So in the upper right, I can hit the preview button and it pulls up. So what you're looking at here is an example of a full screen Twitter account that's pulling real time from @ESPN. So the text and images, whatever they post, syncs up and shows on the screen. Why is this beneficial? Well, it is a nice way of keeping content live and fresh on the screens. Also, you can drive awareness to your social media account. So on the top, it says ESPN Twitter. You could probably, let's say, add a, hey, don't forget to follow us on Twitter or something like that, a nice call to action to reemphasize, hey, you're on Twitter, follow us. So it keeps on rotating through. And overall, just a great way of getting live and dynamic content always fresh on the screen. So how do we go ahead and set that up? Well, very, very simple. So this scenario is a full screen Twitter. That's usually the most popular, but we do support some other options that we'll go over shortly. So for this example, let's start off with customizing it. So here on the top, we've got here, it says ESPN Twitter feed. So let's change that to a call to action. So on the right here, I select on the box, and on the right are the properties. And I'm going to change that to don't forget to follow us, and then @ESPN. All right, so it's got some nice call to action. Follow us, and I will also change the. So now I moved it to the left. You can change the font. You've got some options as far as flexibility with the style, which is nice. I'll leave this as is. Don't want to get into it too much. Pretty straightforward. If you want to move over the little symbol icon, just simply click and drag. Now, when we get into the actual widget itself, so I clicked on the Twitter zone, and on the right, we've got our properties. So let's first start with refresh. That basically means how often will it check for updates. The default is 60 minutes, but I can change that to maybe every 5 minutes. Okay. And below that, we've got some options. It says tweets. So if I select that, you can tell the system to pull from a specific user, pull from your personal account. You can tell it to pull from a specific hashtag. So that means anything that has the hashtag in it, it will constantly pull from that. You can tell it to pull mentioning a user, or if you set a custom, you can, put in a custom query, meaning, to pull from a specific hashtag, then pull from a user, what have you. But for right now, we'll just keep it at a user. And so now, let's just keep it simple and let's say NFL, right? So anything that the NFL posts, it will pull. So I typed in @NFL, and you'll notice the logo automatically updates to the NFL Twitter logo. The text automatically updates. And now let's get into some customizing of this layout. That's one of the unique features of NoviSign, is the ability to tweak and customize the layout. So let's say, for example, you want the text to be smaller. You want to rearrange the layout. So I'm going to click on the edit section, okay, and I will tell it to. I clicked on the edit, and I'm telling I want this box here to be smaller, so I can make it smaller. I want this image section to be smaller as well. Maybe move it on top. There we go. So now I'm moving this over. I'm going to move this over here. And when it refresh, I'm going to move that over. Just kind of readjusting it. There we go. And if you notice, there we go. Move this up. Bingo. Not a graphic designer, but you get the point. It's fully customizable. And then if I hit the preview, it will automatically update. Obviously, we need to definitely readjust the size of the text and everything like that, but you can easily do that with our interface. Just wanted to quickly kind of show you the options. As far as the layout is concerned and the backdrop, we can change that as well. So if you don't want that backdrop image, simply click on it and delete it. It's gone. Maybe you wanted to do a solid color fill for the backdrop. That's definitely possible. So on the right, it says appearance, then fill, maybe black. There you go. Or maybe you want to do an image. So I'm going to click on my image widget. You can upload your images. For right now, I'll just keep this as is. And here's an image. Now I'm going to push it back. And now you've got your backdrop, nice clean color. And I'll go in and change how it looks. So it looks better. There we go. I'll have the image there. We'll put the little logo for the NFL. I don't want that. Okay. Now we're going to put some stuff on the left of it. So maybe you wanted to have a slideshow rotating next to the Twitter feed. No problem. So simply click on the slideshow widget, drag it over, and I'm going to upload and there's some images. Just doing this so you can kind of see the flexibility of our system and how you can customize it to have the exact look and feel. Preview. And we've got on the left images, on the right we've got our live Twitter feed. Overall, it definitely supports the flexibility that a lot of brands and companies are looking for when it comes down to the layout and adjustment. The ability to create it exactly how you want is definitely a lot nicer or better than other platforms that are more limited with the design aspect. And we do also have some pretty cool templates that are included. That was the ESPN one that we went over. But if I go down, we've got some really nice, clean, kind of like a news style templates for Twitter. So let's go to this one here. So you've got like the backdrop of the city with someone reading the newspaper. But if you hit preview, you can kind of see what it does, right? You can set it to pull your company's Twitter account, rotate through. But overall, nice flexibility with the interface, and you can get it to look and behave how you want. Last thing, just remembered, is with the Twitter widget, if you wanted to add it to an existing thing, you can do that as well. So on the left, it says Twitter. I'm going to click and drag that over. It would require for you to log into your Twitter account, and I will quickly log into it here. And once you've logged in, hopefully I remember the password, you can adjust how you want it to display. So we've got your layout, scroll. That means it won't have any images. It will simply just be the scrolling messages. And then if it's free, that lets you put it together with an image and the text similar to what you saw earlier. I'll check off scroll, hit OK. And so it gives you like an RSS feed. So I've got here my text only. It gives you the date and the time. And I will set it to scroll to the left. And it's pulling directly from my account. I can also adjust it. So if it's by at user, so let's just say NFL, for example, it's going to change it to pull directly tweets from at NFL. So So if I hit preview, there you go. It's pulling all of the live tweets from NFL.com. It's a nice little feature to have if you don't want to do full images and stuff, just kind of a ticker effect. You can also change it. So maybe you wanted to have a backdrop. Use this kind of on the bottom of a layout. So I'm going to change the backdrop here. So on the right, text format. You can change the color. Easy. And fill. I'm going to put it to red. So now the backdrop's got a red with a black text. Just gives some contrast, but it gives, looks clean. It's pretty straightforward and easy. It's another way that you can use the Twitter widget with NoviSign. Feel free to sign up for a trial of NoviSign. You can test it out yourself. It's 30 days. No credit card is needed. Go to novisign.com, click the Start Using NoviSign, pop in your information, and you're ready to go. If you have additional questions, go to our website, novisign.com, and you can either select the Contact Us button and type in your info, or shoot us an email at info@novisign.com, and we can definitely help you out. Thanks. Bye.